I'm so excited to have you because this is our first, this is a pilot, not a film, right? And it won at Cannes. So I am so excited for you to introduce your work. Tell us a little bit about this.
Thank you so much, Renee. I appreciate your time. I wrote a show called Mad Pretty, and it has done really well on the festival circuit in like competitions.
I'd love for you to talk a little bit more about the complexity of this story. And I think what's special about this festival is we're amplifying these voices. And I think oftentimes the female voice has been overlooked or oversimplified. And that's what I found so riveting about the concept of your pilot, is that it was so layered. How did you cultivate this story, and what was your inspiration to tell this particular story?
Yeah, so I mean, the short version is it's kind of my story. I pulled from a lot of real life. I don't want to call it, I say it's fiction, but a lot of the circumstances were real life happenings that I dealt with that I just thought were not the norm, and I felt like I needed to put this down on paper, and it sort of evolved over the course of many years. My background is not in screenwriting, it's in traditional prose writing. I went to school for literature and creative writing, and so it's been written in different forms, but it finally sort of took this format because I think because of the layers. I love the kind of frenetic nature of screenwriting where I can jump here and there and cover so much ground in such a short space. I think that this story in particular really needed that. And so it found its way to this format, and it's been well received so far as a pilot. So I'm really grateful.
Yeah, it seems to be like sort of a living, breathing story. So to put it in more of the pilot format, I think it's a perfect fit for this. I would love for you to talk a little bit about what you hope that audiences will take away from this, and especially in the context of voice in cinema and in television.
So I hope the story itself is pretty dark, but it's also very funny, which oftentimes like this dark matter is. It's got this humorous edge. It needs to have that, and I think we naturally gravitate to that as humans because we don't want to like stay in fully dark scenarios. So I hope that first and foremost, this is a story about women. Because I have a narrator who's 18, her friends are like 16, 18, and her mother is basically a co-lead. So, and her mother's in her 50s, right? So I have this multi-generational story of the resilience of women. And I just hope that really the power of female friendships and camaraderie as a saving grace is like one of the main takeaways. I want people to feel hopeful in the end, that you can make it out of any scenario, no matter how dark. And that, I don't know, that women are just really badass. Pardon my French.
I love it.
Yeah.
You're so articulate, and I love the way that like you put this together, because I think in many ways you're showcasing everything that this festival represents and the importance of like women's voices in this industry. So I mean, thank you so much for sharing this story. We don't have a clip of your work, but I want to make sure that people can continue to support you. So where can your audiences follow your work and find you at this particular festival?
So right now, I guess you can just follow my socials at Jacqueline Winter on Instagram, and I'm working with ARTEUR, which is a production company. We should have some stuff up for them soon, and that's ARTEUR.com.
Thank you, Jacq, so much for joining us today, and we look forward to continuing to support your work. Thank you for making this incredibly important story.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Renee. I appreciate your time. Y'all have fun.
Thank you. You too.